Completely baffled by the early betting movement on game 9, 11, 9, 12, the Chicago Cubs against the LA Dodgers. This will be your ESPN game of the week on Sunday night, 8:05 Eastern, start 5:05 Pacific. So expect the twilight time start to affect hitters here somewhat. Maybe innings 1 through 4, let's say shadows could be a problem for the Cubs. Jake Arrieta for the Dodgers, left-hander Alex Wood. Said right off the top that the betting movement in this game absolutely baffles me and really does. I can't understand the movement here toward the Dodgers and Alex Wood. Game opened Arrieta minus $1.35. Game currently sits Arrieta minus about $1.20 on average, and don't necessarily see the reason for playing LA here. Jake Arrieta has been nothing short of spectacular over the course of his last 5 starts and during the month of August. And for the season overall, he's got an opportunity today to pick up his 14th consecutive quality start. Absolutely amazing number. Jake Arrieta has been dominant. Like I say, his last 33 and a third innings show a 0.54 ERA, 0.84 WHIP, 31 Ks in those 33 and a third innings. And how about no home runs allowed by Jake Arrieta? Those are numbers that Clayton Kershaw puts up during dominant stretches, numbers that Zach Greinke put up during dominant stretch this year and continues to put up right now. Jake Arrieta is certainly on par with the elite pitchers in Major League Baseball. Not only this season, but really last season too. He came into his own. Overall on the season, Arrieta 16-6 with a 2.22 ERA and a 0.98 WHIP. He's going to face Alex Wood, a guy who's had some control problems, which could help Chicago here. They're not the greatest team against left-handed pitching, 234 batting average. Their OPS 679. It's much different than their right-handed OPS, where they hit in the 730s. So you lose a little bit here, but the walks can really help, and the run support that they've given Jake Arrieta can really help. Lately, they've given him over 7 runs per game support. So the Cubbies figure to be able to do enough against Alex Wood to get Arrieta a lead. Funny as seeing a quote from Jake Arrieta, who said once the Cubs get him 3 runs, he feels real comfortable at that point. I don't see too much problem with the Cubs getting Arrieta 3 runs here tonight against Alex Wood, and the fact that Kenley Jansen, the closer for the LA Dodgers, should be unavailable here tonight. Now, yesterday I didn't think Don Mattingly would go to Jansen. He did. Can kind of understand it because they're in a playoff race. They need every win they can get. It helped them to pick up a game on the San Francisco Giants. So certainly it's an understandable managerial move. If the reliever says he can go, you send him out there. Worked out great for LA. But now Kenley Jansen once again in the situation that he's been in for just about the last week and a half, right? He's thrown in 3 of the last 4 days. He's thrown back-to-back days. Can't see Kenley Jansen coming on to close this one, which leaves you in a real flux if you're the Dodgers. Jim Johnson, who has thrown in 3 of the last 4 days, would probably be the guy they'd go to. He's not dependable, but that would be the guy they'd go to. Don't think I could see him throwing today because he's thrown 3 of the last 4, so you can count him out. Jim Johnson did record a save earlier in the week, but again, looks to be unavailable here, so it's really a moot point. Could go to Juan Nicasio. J.P. Howell is a situational lefty. Don't think you want him in the 9th inning. Chris Hatcher threw 18 pitches yesterday. Just recently back to the team off of arm surgery. Don't think you want him. Louis Avalon, 18 pitches yesterday. More of a 7th inning, 8th inning setup guy. So the Dodgers are really in trouble late in the ball game here. And I don't even know that they'll be in a situation to use a closer late in this game. So point being, Alex Wood, if he exits in the 6th inning of this contest, Chicago opens up the key to the Dodger bullpen, and we should see more late inning runs. That's what this all leads to, is Chicago should be able to score late here in this game, as well as a few early off of Wood. Really like Jake Arrieta in this spot. He's called upon here today to stop a Cubs 4-game losing streak. The Dodgers have won 5 in a row. Great week put together by the Dodgers. Don Mattingly with his team meeting telling them to let's just forget about what's happening and start new. They certainly listened to the message and they've done their part, winning 5 straight. Cubs, like I say, in a bit of a free fall here, losing 4 straight, but there's no better starter to ask to step up if you're the Cubs and stop this losing streak than Jake Arrieta. Like him a lot here today. I think the price is very, very reasonable. I'm going to go ahead. I've already played him at around minus 120. May get there again with Jake Arrieta. A little bit of run line with a big plus. But you can find him at minus 120 and even less in some offshore places. I think the play here definitely is Chicago behind Jake Arrieta.